I'm joined by Aaron Buckingham, the founder of the third annual Play It Forward hockey charity event that's taking place April 19th. Aaron, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
No, good. Yeah, we are excited. This is a fun day for sure.
So tell us a bit about this hockey charity event that's with Border City Connects. And are you still looking for sponsors, Aaron?
Yeah, so lots of things going on. I mean, it's really awesome to see what happens, and it's no surprise. Whenever a charity in Lloydminster is doing something, the community always steps up. It's proven over and over again what a great place we live in, and we couldn't do it without these people. So we can't do it without all the players. There are 48 players that have signed up to each raise a minimum of $500 minimum to play. So there you go. That's a great start. And that they got to talk to their friends and family and business associates, and they collect those donations. Then we've got the different sponsorship opportunities that are still available as well for the day. And then the big thing that I would really love to see grow in year three. These guys go out there and play hard all day. It's 12 hours of hockey. And that little extra bit of fans in the stand, people cheering them on, can go a long ways. And we did have quite a few organizations last year show up the day of and make some donations as well. So that's really cool. We do have a goal. When we started this game a few years ago, it was just a simple idea of, what does Lloydminster love? Lloydminster loves community. Lloydminster will always help community, and Lloydminster loves hockey. So we married those two things, and I came up with the idea for this game, and it's proven to be really successful because we have done over $140,000 in total funds raised in 2 years. So a bit of a history on that is the first year, Border City Connects had a grant to buy one of the bigger vans that you see driving around town all the time and doing those services for folks in the city. That's about $120,000 touch, and they had $60,000. So our goal the first year was to raise the other half. So we ended up with over $63,000 towards that, and they were able to replace the van that you see driving around today. Last year, the thing that Border City Connects does that people don't see as much, that's not quite as visible, is the vans and vehicles that drive people to and from out of town medical appointments. Those get a lot of miles on them. They're running a lot. Like, they are going every day, sometimes more than one vehicle. And that's awful, and it's great. Right. The fact that people need to access those services, I wish they didn't have to, right? Because they're usually going to a stressful medical appointment, or they're unable to get themselves there. The fact that they can is the beautiful part of it all. And the Border City Connects does that. My biggest fear is to have your grandma or mine broke down on the side of the road halfway to Edmonton on the way to a crucial medical appointment. So this year's game has a $70,000 fundraising goal to replace one of those units that needs to be replaced, so we can make sure that they're both safe and effective, and everybody gets where they're needing to go when they need to get there. So that's what we're doing. That is our goal for this year in the game.
That's a great thing to do, Aaron, and I'm sure a lot of people in the community agree with you as well. So the event is April 19th. When should people start showing up for the event?
Yeah, you bet. So it's going to be 9 to 9 on April 19th at the Service Sports Center, and it's going to be a lot of fun. For me, it's about the experience as well, because, like I said, without the players stepping up to do this, you couldn't do it. So there'll be a few different things this year. So we do live stream the event on our YouTube, on the Border City Connects YouTube channel, and you can see it there and check in on it. And we have play-by-play and analysis of the game as the day goes on, but we also have multiple interviews with folks that have been touched by Border City Connects through that time of the day. So that's a cool thing to watch. In that, they do even replays of things, just like an NHL game. So this year we're putting a big screen up, thanks to the guys at Maz Entertainment. We're putting a big screen up in the actual arena across from the players' benches. So even the players can see the replays of what just happened on the ice. So I think there's going to be a lot of guys excited about that. I know I would be watching an NHL game and you see the guys looking up on the screens for the replay from the bench, and we're going to be able to do that this year. And it's just something I wanted to do to try and enhance the player experience too, because we need to keep these folks coming back year over year to keep this game going. We want to bring in new people year over year. So if you wanted to find out about what it was like to play in the event, and you're thinking about maybe wanting to be a part of it next year, come down. right? We're going to have a beer gardens and lounge going upstairs all day at the Service Sports Center as well. And, we'll make a day of it. And there's things that I'd like to see grow in the game. We had one female player in year one, and we have none this year. And I'd really like to get that part of the game growing, because it's for anybody that can play hockey, and so I'd like to see that grow.
Aaron, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much for all you do in the community and again for your time today, Aaron.
You bet. Thank you for the opportunity.